Well, for more now, I'm joined by Erkan Erdogan. He is co-spokesman of the Berlin branch of the pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party, the HDP. Mr. Erdogan, thank you for coming in and talking with us tonight. What are you and your party afraid of right now?
We are afraid for Turkish democracy. HDP got 6 million votes in the last year in June elections. With their families, it represents around 15 million people in Turkey, especially in the Kurdish region. So the attempt is to silence their voice in the parliament. So that's why we are worried.
Lifting the immunity would be lifted for all lawmakers who currently face criminal investigations. Now that's about 50 members of parliament from your party, 27 MPs from the AKP. Why do you think Kurdish MPs will be the ones who will be prosecuted and be sent to jail?
First of all, the justice system is under control of AKP. This is very clear in Turkey. Who's remembering right now the court cases about the corruptions of the ministers? No one, because it was all swiped under the carpet. So it's clear that the target is to get rid of the HDP group in the parliament. And if you look to the demands from the judges to lift the immunities, there are 667 demands, and around 400 of them are for HDP members in the parliament. And why they are persecuted? Because of their speeches, because they use their right to freely speak. So that's why we are worried, actually.
I want you to listen to what the leader of your party, Selahattin Demirtas, what he had to say. Just take a listen.
We don't know how many lawmakers will vote in favor of this immorality, but we are sure many lawmakers will vote against this move to bypass this parliament and entrust this country to a single man, President Erdogan. We have no doubt that together with the HDP, a large number of lawmakers from 3 parties will say no to this operation during the voting session today or on Friday.
Now, do you believe the leader of your party? I mean, do you have enough votes to block this on Friday?
As HDP, not we have 59 members in the parliament.
With the other three parties?
Yeah, we are appealing to the other parties, to the MPs of the other parties as well. And we saw that yesterday around 350 MPs voted in favor of lifting the immunities. And we are appealing to the other MPs in the other parties and to the public to put pressure on them to object this unjust amendment.
The AKP, Mr. Erdogan's party, claims that your party and others in the parliament, you're basically a mouthpiece for terrorists, the PKK, that organization. Is that true? What are your ties to the PKK that would make the president so worried?
Actually, we are defending peace. That's what HDP is doing from the very beginning. And we didn't create the Kurdish question. It was there. There was the phase of war in 80s, 90s. And our program is to find a solution to this question by deepening the democracy, by recognizing the basic rights of the people, of Kurdish people, to give them their right to educate and so. So that's why now we are framed in the terrorist stamp.
Let me ask you just before we are running out of time, but I want to just ask you about Parliament. 138 members of the Turkish Parliament currently face criminal investigations. That is 20% of the Turkish Parliament. I mean, there have been fistfights in Parliament. Is this the kind of Parliament that you want to fight for?
It's not, but it's not just the fists. There is a war right now. 200,000 people had to immigrate to other cities, and 6,000 people, according to the Turkish authorities, died in the last 8 months. Fists are not the whole story. There are much worse stuff going on right now.
Well, Mr. Erdogan, Erkan Erdogan, with the Berlin branch of the Turkey's People's Democratic Party, thank you very much for coming in tonight. We appreciate it.